I'm on the Ethiopian stand at World Travel Market, and I'm with Mr. Tesfa Teshome, International Tourism Expert at the Ministry of Tourism and Culture for Ethiopia. Tesfa, it's always a great pleasure to see you here at World Travel Market. You've got a really big stand here this year, Tesfa. It seems to me you have more sharing companies than in the past. I guess this shows how strong the UK market is for Ethiopia. Would you like to talk in a bit of detail about that?
Yeah, you know, UK is, as far as the tourist arrivals, because the UK is the number one, actually. So we have been participating the world travel market for the last 20 years. So it's the first time we have this island space. And, last time we shared this space, it's a three-side open space, but this year, it's a completely island space. And we have managed to add 8 additional co-exhibitors with us. Yeah, yearly it's increasing because the UK is a very important market for us. Yeah,
sure.
As Western Europe is the major tourist-generating region for Ethiopia, specifically the UK is the number one.
So I imagine those 8 sharing companies that are joining you for the first time this year, perhaps in the past they would like to have come, but it's only this year, since the show's expanded, that you've had room to put them on.
Yeah. We have even asked the WTM, organize the Read Travel exhibition to have more space, but the thing is, they don't have this space, we have to really wait a long queue. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't surprise me, Tesfa, that your visitor numbers are rising because, of course, whilst many destinations in the world claim to have a unique tourism product, Ethiopia really does have an extraordinary variety of unique attributes relating to tourism. Would you like to talk about some of the main attractions that Ethiopia has to offer the traveller?
Yeah, Ethiopia is, it's possible to say that Ethiopia is a one-stop shopping center. There is nature, culture, history, and also, nature. We have, we can even compare safari with Tanzania and Kenya. Comparing with neighboring countries, with the competitors. In Ethiopia, you'll find almost all type of products. So it's in nature, culture. Our strong products are nature and the culture, but apart from that, there are also, wildlife safaris, and at this time, ecotourism and other new, tourism development, products are coming up. You see, so Ethiopia is unique, as I have said. Ethiopia unique. Ethiopia, by the way, the highest, about 60% of the Ethiopian landscape is characterized by more of a highland. So, so the weather, if you see the weather, the annual temperature, weather, it ranges between 15 to 22 degrees centigrade. So you can't see very extreme, cold and extreme hot. We don't have these extreme weathers in Ethiopia. So sometimes some people even say, the development specialist, they say, why don't you even promote your weather? So, again, because of altitude, the highest altitude is the Semin Mountain National Park. In the park, there is a mountain called the Semin Mountain. So it's about 4,620 meters above sea level. And the lowest temperature in the northeastern part of Ethiopia, called in the Dalol Depression, it's about 180 meters below sea level. So the mountain range is about 4,000, it's more than 4,500. So within, you will find almost all, flora and fauna, animal and plant species found between tropics and the poles can be represented, found in Ethiopia in a single country. So very vast country in terms of landscape, in terms of flora and fauna. By the way, Ethiopia is the largest biodiversity zone.
Sure.
Yeah.
And in terms of accessibility, Tesfa, many people won't know that Ethiopian Airlines is really a world-class airline, not just for Africa, but around the world. A very modern fleet and a very regular routes into UK and Europe. Isn't that the case?
Yeah. Ethiopian Airlines, by the way, they've been in business for the last 65 years. It's one of the famous world-class African airlines. Ethiopia, very reputable. But apart from that, there are also different carriers, flying daily to Ethiopia. Many. We can mention like Emirates, like British Airways, Lufthansa, the Kenya Airways, Turkish Airways, the Egypt Airways, and many others.
And so what new developments, the final question, Tesfa, what new developments can the trade look forward to from Ethiopia tourism in the next year in terms of infrastructure or new strategies for promoting tourism?
Yeah, back at home, there is a huge, development, especially as far as the infrastructure, the big infrastructure is concerned, like highway, airport, electrification and a telephone. Yeah, a huge, big project is undertaken in Ethiopia. Apart from that, specific to tourism sector, there is a program called Tourism Destination Development and Management Program. So we have selected about 7 destinations. So we are trying to develop these destinations so that everything we have to really develop the infrastructure, specific tourist infrastructure. So there is an incentive given by the government. So you can get a land provision free of payment, and also access to finance. So I think a lot of investors are coming to Ethiopia this time. It's amazing, The foreign direct investment, especially in the tourism sector, is huge. Many companies are coming from Turkey, from India, from China, and all over the world. So especially in the capital city, and also in some tourism destinations, many establishments, tourism facilities are flourishing. Yeah, the hotels, the lodges, and others.
Great. Well, Tessa, it sounds like when we interview you next year, your stand will be even bigger. Best of luck for the rest of the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.